Hey guys, it's Tina, and today I'm doing the book giving tag. I was tagged by Greg. I will link his channel below. Greg and I have been reading the Stormlight Archive, the last two books pretty much together. The first book he read way before me, but we've been kind of buddy reading the Stormlight Archive, so he has some great reviews of Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, and Oathbringer. So make sure you check his channel out. This tag was created by Elle Brooks. She created this tag in hopes to raise money and awareness for the Phoenix Children's Hospital, so I will link that down below as well. If you can, click the link, give a little bit of money to help out a good cause. Not very many people are giving now, so if you can, totally give. Help some little kiddos out. Question 1 is, my short-term memory is not working very well, so I'm just gonna read it off of my laptop. What's a book you would give everyone if you could? I don't really have a book that I think everybody should read. I'm not the best gift giver in the world, so I generally either love to give people what they tell me to give them, or money, or gift cards. So I would give everybody, their favorite book. I know it's a crappy answer. That's all I got. What's a book you couldn't give a rat's hiney about? The new Stephenie Meyer book. I read Twilight when it first came out, and when it first came out, I think I was pregnant with my firstborn. So I was young, pregnant, so there was a whole bunch of weird hormones going on there. And I liked it then. I don't want to read the same story, but a different point of view again. And I don't think if I read that story again, it would age well in my mind, because now I have a young daughter. And I feel some of those things in the book are highly problematic for new relationships and young people. Given that the holidays are coming up, what's a book you hope someone buys for you? I don't really have a book that I'm really wanting or waiting for or hoping to buy. Generally, if I want a book, I'll just kind of buy it or get it from the library and read it to see if I'll even like it before I buy it. And yeah, so I don't really have a book that I'm like waiting for and hoping for. But there are books that I already own on Kindle that I wouldn't mind in paperback, and that is any book from Elizabeth Hunter, because I own all of her books in Kindle, but not in paperback. And it would just be nice to have a physical book of hers. What is a book or series that you've given up on? Well, the series I've given up on isn't by choice. And it's not that I'm not going to read the next book. I just don't believe the next book will ever be written. I can't remember. Is this called A Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire? But either A Song of Ice and Fire or Game of Thrones. I know this is only 3 books. I have... So you want to go? You want to be a star? You want to be a star? I have all of them on audiobook, and I've read them through audiobook. I bought those 3 at a used bookstore, but they didn't have the first one, so I don't have the first one. But I have a feeling either it's going to take a really long time for him to write the next one, or it's not going to be written. But I've given up on hoping for the next book anytime soon. Question number 5. Who's a character you wish an author would give more time to? And I'm going to say this is as a recent read, and this is in the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. It's going to be Words of Radiance. This is so far my favorite book of the series. A character that I really wish would have more time is Rock. I really enjoy Rock. I really want to know more about his culture, his past, his background, and how he got to Bridge 4. Wait, I think we learned that. Yeah, no, I think we did learn that. Yeah, never mind. Not how he got to Bridge 4. But just more about him. Yeah, I would love to learn more about him. And I just think he's a great, funny character. And I really enjoy the dialogue and the comic relief that Rock brings to the story. So yeah, I would love to have more of him and more chapters from his perspective. or any chapters. No, there's chapters of his perspective. Okay. I would just like more from him. Who's a character you wish an author would give less time to? Shalon in Oathbringer. I didn't enjoy Shalon in Oathbringer. I didn't enjoy where her character went. I didn't enjoy how she was written. I didn't enjoy what she did. I didn't enjoy her internal monologue. So yes, less of Shalon in Oathbringer. Just in Oathbringer. Words of Radiance, she was super cool. Loved her. Way of Kings, there wasn't a ton of her, so you couldn't really get less. But Oathbringer would have loved to have less of her just in this book. If you had to give up almost all of your books, which ones would you keep? I would keep all the books that I have read. I have a bunch of books that are unread, and then I do plan to read, obviously. But if I had to give up all the books, I would give up all the books that I haven't read yet and keep all the books that I have read. And the reason for that would be because I buy most of my books from used bookstores or like thrift books or online used bookstores. I buy most of my books used, unless I'm 90-something% sure that I'm gonna like the book, and then I'll buy it brand new. I don't have a problem spending like $3 to $5 on a book from a used bookstore and then reading it, turning it around, and giving it back to my used bookstore because it has a trade program. So then I get credit for more used books. So if I had to give away all of them, it would be all the ones that I haven't read, because all the ones that I have read and still own, I obviously liked and think that I'm going to enjoy reading it again, or want to pass them down, or want to maybe give them to a friend because I think a friend would enjoy them. What is the best book or bookish thing you've ever been given? My Kindle. My husband gave me my Kindle a couple weeks, month or so back. And that, I would say, the best thing. I don't know. People don't give me books or bookish things because I don't talk about books a whole lot to the people around me because they're not readers. So most of the people that give me gifts don't give me things. But although I was given a work client of mine give me these 3 comic books. I think he had these when he was young. This is Fantastic Four. This is Woody Woodpecker. And this is the Pink Panther. I believe he had them when he was a kid, and he wanted to know if my son would be interested in them. So he brought them in and said, hey, do you think your son would like these? These were mine from when I was a kid, and I just don't want to give them to a used bookstore. I want to give them to somebody who think they're cool and enjoy them. So the coolest thing I think that I've ever been given, or the thing that I think was super sweet, is him giving me these super old comic book. What's a book someone gave you that you wish you could give right back? I don't really have an answer for that. I don't have a book that somebody gave me that I wish I could give back. I don't have people that really give me books. I don't have one. Name a time in a book that a character was given something really meaningful. I had a really hard time with this question because I couldn't come up with something that I could actually talk about that didn't spoil a book. What I thought and came up with was a never-ending story. In the beginning of the book, the boy, I can't remember his name. The boy was avoiding other kids that were bullying him. And then so he went into the bookstore, and the book shop owner, I believe, gave him the book. I don't think he purchased it. Pretty sure he gave him the book, and that's what started this whole story. So a really meaningful gift would be a book of the never-ending story. And the next thing is, who do I tag? I'm going to tag Kristen from Red Wine, OG Garabage Tea. I will link them below, so make sure you check out their channel as well. They are amazing booktubers that have really good content. And that's it. That's all I have. Bye. But it's hard to talk with you just sitting there listening.
I'm not even listening, right?
It's a little weird. It's a little weird talking to the camera, just talking to the camera. And then your APU goes. Let's just hope I can edit that out. Because it's going to run for like 15-20 minutes, right?
30.
Huh?
45, 30.
40, 30, 45. Oh my gosh.
No.
You can get better windows.
Not the windows that are the problem.
Yeah, the windows let sound into the house.
It's around the window that's the problem. They're triple pane windows.
They're not triple pane, they're double pane.
They're triple.
Double.
Triple.
Double. There's only 2 panes. 2. What's the third pane?
Okay, whatever. They're double pane. They're triple, whatever the fuck they are. They're good windows.
Just installed crappy.
Yes.
Which makes them crappy windows.
And I fixed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 more to fix, which is that one and this one.
The one in our bedroom.
What's wrong with it?
It leaks sound.
It needs silicone. All the windows are nice and cased and everything. They just need silicone.
Hey, do you want to do a video with me?
Why would I want to do a video?
Why would you want to do a video?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to do a video with me?
Babe, I thought you didn't want to do that kind of video.
Seriously.
Why do I want to be in your video?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't want to move.
Not right now.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to start. Okay? It's still really hard to sit here and talk to the camera with you just sitting there.
Oh, yeah!
Stop! This one's going to be like forever. I've been filming already for 3 minutes. Okay. I can do this. I can. I really can. But it feels really weird.
If you're not going to talk, I'm going to start making funny noises.
Don't make funny noises.
Oh, yes.
Don't do that, please.
Oh, yes. Oh, herbal essence.
You know, if the camera caught that on audio, I'm gonna put that in my bloopers. Okay. Starting this time. For real. Maybe.
Take 218 and action.
Okay. I can't start it. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Hey guys, it's Tina. And today I'm doing... I gotta stop looking at my freaking thing. I gotta look at... Ooh, book giving tag. That's what I'm doing. Holy crap. What's the second book? Jeremy. You're snoring.